the black people tier list. You know, for those who don't know, and for those who might be new, we already did the white people tier list. Here's the final things. We got a bunch of different stuff on there, and basically it's just gonna be like a bunch of different stereotypes or just things that you might assign as like, white people for this one. And if I did white people, it's only fair that from there I do black people. So I'd say, me being a black person myself, I have a little bit of expertise when it comes to this specifically. The white people, like, I can just go off like guesses and whatnot, what I see, but at the end of the day, I'm not actually living it. This right here, this is my life. Like every day, this is, well, not all this, but like this is like, I see this and I know, because I'm a black person and I hang around mostly black people. You know what I'm saying? So I know this. So if you ever want to know, like, if you're not black, anything else, you want to know what stereotypes are true or not, you came to the right place. Let's get, and then of course gotta explain the tier system. It's basically the same as the white people tier list, just remixed for black people and such. So first we got at the top of the list, black people. That is like, okay, this stereotype is like, that's black people. It's self-explanatory. HBCU, historically black college, yeah, HBCU. Last time we did PWI. This is like primarily black shit. That's like primarily black shit. Like mostly black people stuff. So historically black shit. You give it. You're not dumb. Mixed people shit, obviously, like a mix of people gonna be doing it. So it might be all type of different races, but still probably leaning more so black, but other races, like, you're gonna see them too, but it's probably like stereotypically black for the most part too. You'll see. This usually will get changed depending on what we put in there, because some of this stuff, like, I have an idea of what stuff might go in there, and it's gonna that'll help determine what else goes in these other two spots. Next, other races dabble. This, like, it's gonna be like a 80-20, something like that split, where like it's mostly black people, but you might catch some other races getting into that. You know what I'm saying? And lastly, this one's also self-explanatory. Anyone can do it. That just means any race can do it. Okay, let's get into this shit. So first and foremost, this little bald ass little nigga here, this ain't like a perfect picture. I couldn't find nothing to go with it, but a bald little kid. This represents the black boy hairstyle. Now, me being a black boy myself, I went through that shit. When I edit this, I'm gonna put a picture of myself as a bald headed skill dude. But I would, it goes bald headed, like your dad probably cut your hair, fucked your shit up, lining fucked up, all type of shit. They just didn't care. They just gave you a cut. That's just what you had back then. You didn't know it was ass back then, but that shit was fucking horrible. So you go bald headed. Lots of the time it goes straight to the mohawk, the little ass, either like a frohawk or just like still bald headed, but just like the side shave ass. But some niggas fuck with it, but not it. Mohawk, and you grow your shit out lots of time. That's when it starts to go to little branches and shit. You can either break off into like a fade on one side, or like just like a mini fro on the other side. It really depends. And then from there, from the fade or the fro, that's when you really just get to find your personality. You go to the dreads. Either you keep the fro or the fade. You could do that too. Some niggas settle. For a while I was a settling ass nigga. Braids, dreads, all that shit. So that's the black boy hair cycle. And as the name suggests, it's the black boy hair cycle, nigga. That is, I should have put dreads on here. Did I not put dreads on here? No, I shouldn't have, because that's a controversial shit. So I'll just use this hair shit to say that. Dreads is black people shit. White people, Latina people, Latinx people, my fault. Latinx people, cut that shit out, bro. The dreads don't look good. It don't look right. So that's our first thing in black people shit. So boom. Not being able to swim. Now, this is one, it don't apply to me personally, but this is one I'll say this, I'm not gonna lie, from my personal experience with other black people, I'm not gonna lie, niggas don't be know how to swim. Lots of my friends don't know how to fucking swim. My parents don't know how to fucking swim. But I feel like other races don't also, like, I feel like other races also don't know how to swim, but it's like, bro, the amount of black people I know that I know can swim, I can count on like one hand. Cause like me and one of the black teachers that taught me how to fucking swim, and one nigga I know, also like 3 people. I know like 3 black people total, including myself, who can fucking swim. I don't know if other races can't do it. I'm not gonna say black people shit, cause not knowing how to swim, that's just normal shit. But I'll say 100% that's, if it's a stereotype that's mostly true, that's mostly true. Next up, we got black people time, or being late. But you know, if you're a black person, you know, if you're inviting black people to the shit, it's gotta be damn near like, if the shit start at 4, tell them niggas 3 o'clock. I'm not gonna lie, damn near 2:30 if you really trying to be safe. Boy, that shit is true as fuck. Like, niggas is late as a bitch. Late. All my friends, anytime you go somewhere, nigga, late as fuck every time. I don't care, that's black people shit. I know other people can be late, but it's called black people time for a reason, bro. Or at least we call it that shit. If somebody was like a white person, like, I knew you blacks were gonna show up, I put it on black people time. Now you getting racist. But I can say black people time though, and black people time exists. Next up, I wish I could zoom in on this nasty ass shit. Hold on. Let me for people who might not know. Chitlins. Yo, them shits. Chitlins? These is the I've never had them, but these are the nastiest shit. If it's anything that's just like never, ever, ever in my life touching my mouth, Chitlins, absolutely fucking not. Hell nah. Look at this shit. That's fucking trifling, bro. Like I don't know what it is, and yes, it's like niggas try to act like Chitlins is good, and niggas who love Chitlins love trying to trick other people into liking that shit too. It's fucking nasty, my nigga. Nobody wants that shit, but niggas who like them swear they so good and they want you to like them too. Do not fall for that shit. I swear to God, if you don't know what Chitlins is, I'm pretty sure, yeah, they pig intestines. Them bitches is pig intestines. The innards of the fucking tummy and shit of them niggas, they rip that shit out and they put it on. That shit looks like straight dookie water, bro. And even when it's cooked, it still look fucking raw. Have your whole house smelling like shit, smelling nasty as hell. This shit look. Let me stop. I'm about to get demonetized or something showing that shit. Hell no. And also, that's black people shit. That's black people shit. I don't know no other races that eat chitlins. I don't know nobody else. That's black people shit though. That's black people shit. Next up, this right here is the pictures are so fucking small. I wish I could make them bigger. But this is like a barbecue, you know, a cookout. A cookout, you know. So it depends on how you say it. You do know what I'm saying? Like, if you say cookout, I think that's black people shit. If it's like a cookout, like, you know, that's why niggas say it. You invite, like, if you a white person, the cool niggas don't say you invited the cookout. Like, that's like a cookout is black people shit. Other races, they be having barbecues, you know. White people might have a potluck, you know. But cookouts is black people shit. However, because it comes in different forms and like technically anybody can do it. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We put in it and anyone can do it, but we just put in the little like prefaces on it. Just because anybody can do something doesn't mean that everybody can do it at the same. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been to no Asian or Latina. Why do I keep saying Latina? Latino. My fault. I forgot. It's the boys rule everything over there. You know, Latino. I haven't been to no Asian or Latino barbecues, cookouts, whatever they call them over there. I don't know. But I say, bro, when I think about a cookout, I think of black people. But what I will say is, because I'm really trying to think of where I want to put this, because anyone can do it. I feel like if something is dominated by black people. Cause like, okay, for example, cause here's what I was talking about where like the mixed people shit is gonna change depending on what I put in there. Cause for example, being good at basketball, this is what this represents. This is NBA players right here. Being good at basketball, technically anybody can do it. But when you think about somebody that's good at you know what I'm saying? When you think about somebody that's good at basketball, you're thinking of niggas. Not me, but you're thinking of niggas. So this, and also we're like good at dancing. So what I'm gonna do for these, I'm gonna set the precedent. I'm gonna put this in mixed people shit. Cause realistically, like anybody can like have a barbecue or cookout, whatever you want to call it. But it's a difference. Like, you know, a nigga cookout, like niggas when they have a cookout, like that's different than a white person having a barbecue. You know what I'm saying? It's different. So I'm putting in mixed people shit because technically anybody can do it, but it's just different. It's levels to this shit. It's levels to this shit. It's levels. So we're putting that in mixed people shit. This right here, this is being a crackhead. You know, damn. Have I seen other race crackheads? I mean, yeah. You know what's interesting about, like, whenever I see a crackhead who's not black, like, the only time I see a non-black crackhead is if it's a white woman. I've never seen, like, a white crackhead, like, a white man crackhead. I've seen white women crackheads, actually. Like, white people, they be strung out on other drugs. They be on, like, methamphetamines and shit. You know, but not like crack though. Like if you in the hood, you know about them crack. You know a crackhead when you see one. You know a crackhead when you see one. And I feel like it be the white women because they be fucking with black nigga crackheads, and then they probably got hooked on the shit, like from being around them. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact that crackheads is like completely, and it's so sad. Just because it's in black people shit doesn't mean like it represents us as a race. You know what I'm saying? But that's black people shit. When you think about a crackhead, more than likely a crackhead gonna be black. Shout out Ronald Reagan, bro. Did a fucking number on our shit. Next up, you know, down here we got Ayo and Teo. Real niggas know about Ayo and Teo. If you don't know about Ayo and Teo, nigga, were you just not alive in like 16? When the fuck was them niggas going crazy and shit? You done heard Rolex before. You know about the goddamn and shit. You know about that shit. And the reverse, all that. Man, that shit was so fucking tough. But anyways, though, this represents dancing. Dancing, it depends on what type. But realistically, anybody can be good at dancing. I just went to a dance show for my school. It was all type of races in there doing their thing. It's different types of dance, though. So, like, if we just talking about, like, certain types of dance, but even still, man, anybody can dance. Not me, but anybody. Like, it's like in general, if you wanted to learn to dance, you don't gotta be black to be able to dance. But if I'd walk in the room blindfolded and come open up my eyes and they say, pick out who in this room is gonna be the best dancer, I'm pointing to a black person. But that's just because to me, you know, I'm gonna always go with my gut, and that's just what my gut gonna tell me. And the same thing goes for this next one. As I said before, being good at basketball, that's what these NBA players represent. As you can see, them all black people in there. The closer you gonna get, and when I say being good, we talking about NBA level, like NBA level. Cause I know some niggas who can hoop this like casually, but like niggas in the NBA, come on now, bro. Who's your top 10? Damn near top, besides, okay. And this is why I'm actually about to probably put this shit in mixed people shit. What I will say is, nowadays with the basketball shit, it's like black people and foreign white niggas is right. Fuck Jokic and Luka right now. They carrying that shit. Oh shit, my fucking mic. Damn. Jokic and Luka, they carrying that shit. Foreign white niggas is good as hell. Like they be fucking shit up. I don't even know like what they got going on. Probably because they be over there. Them foreign niggas be over there hooping for their food and shit. They be outside just like in the fucking catacombs getting buckets trying to make it out. They just got a hunger. And I think that's what it is with really lots of sports. I feel like this is like, if you're in poverty, I feel like you're just gonna be more likely to be good at sports because you know that's your way out. So that's why the foreign white niggas be going crazy. Now, however, if I need a shooter though, give me the suburban white boy named Jack, cause he gonna be able to spark that shit. But I'm gonna say, since basketball is still mostly dominated by black people, it's staying in mixed people shit though. However, the foreign white niggas, y'all, a fucking Czechoslovakian, all them niggas from Turkey and shit, niggas from Bangladesh, hey, they be fucking hooping, boy. They be hooping. I gotta put some respect on them niggas at some point. Next up, fat white women. When we talk about best duos of all time, we got the goddamn Jordan and Pippen, Shaq and Kobe, skinny black niggas and fat white bitches. They just go hand in hand. They just made for each other, bro. I don't know what it is. Like, if it's a fat white woman around, it's at least 3 skinny black niggas on the fucking prowl waiting to get her number expeditiously at all times. You can follow that shit. It's like bird to a fucking wrong shit. It's like a moth to a flame, nigga. You get what I mean? It's just natural. They just go together. Specifically, like African and Jamaican black niggas, they love them. Fuck them fat white. I don't know what's going on. Maybe there's something I don't know about, and I'm scared to even try it out. Cause like the way they be going about these fat white women, I feel like they got some like crazy shit going on. Like they got some fucking magic in their shit. They really just be enchanting the fuck out these niggas. So I don't know what be going on. But look how happy this nigga in this picture look, bro. It's small as hell, probably on your screen. But he's fucking joyous, sitting there gripping on her belly and jiggling that. Her belly fatter than her ass, bro. That nigga's having the time of his life. Fat white woman. We're not gonna say that's black people shit completely. That's going to the top of HBCU. This might actually change. We can go back and adjust stuff at the end. We can go back and adjust shit at the end. That's going to the top of HBCU. Bitch, switch. This next one, the words say very smallly, fatherless behavior. Not having a daddy in life. Anyone can do that shit, bro. I feel like niggas misconstrue how much the difference is between black people not having dads and other races not having dads. Nigga, all our daddies be leaving. Not mine, but like everybody daddy be leaving. But that shit happens. It fucking happens. I just feel like black people just get blasted for it more, but that's what the fucking media does. Let me not get political in this bitch, but come on now. Anybody's dad can leave, bro. It's not a race thing. It's just a dickhead thing. If you have a kid, nigga, never mind. Just take care of it. If the kid get born, bro, just take care of that motherfucker. Unless you're me. If I get a girl pregnant, she want to keep that motherfucker. I'm the whopping age of a teenager. I'm in school still. I'm gonna be one of these. I'm a help for the stereotype. Cause hell no. I'm sorry. I can't be your father at this age. Next up, this is some fucking gang hangers. Gangsters, mobsters, Crips and Bloods, the real street niggas. Being in gangs, I'm gonna say that I feel like, cause Latino niggas be having gangs. Like, I think people think of gangs, they think of black people, but that's just because like the media, they be hearing rap music and shit when they think about that shit. And other races rap too. We gonna get to that, but. Latinos be having gangs. They should just come in different forms. That's what niggas don't realize. The shit just come in different forms. But if you think about like the stereotypical like American gangster, then it's probably gonna be more on the black side when you think about that shit. But it's really just anywhere where like it's like in poverty niggas, it's gonna be people in gangs. Or niggas being like mobs and shit. Did that count for gangs, or is that a whole different shit? The cartel, all type of shit. Like other races can do it. I'm gonna put it at other races dabble. I'm not gonna put it 100% anyone can do it, because I don't know about white people. We gonna leave it there. We just gonna leave it there. This next here, hot Cheeto girls. Or just being a ghetto bitch in general. You know, shout out to the hot Cheeto girls. You know, I don't know how y'all fucking do it. Waking up 7 in the morning at school, already down like 3 bags of Takis. Niggas is different. These bitches is different. Long nails, long eyelashes, all that stereotypical shit. Yeah. However, that's not just black people shit. I feel like nowadays, maybe it's just the school that I go to. If I see a hot Cheeto girl type person, the Latinas be in that shit too. The Latinas be hot Cheeto girls with it too. And white girls be dabbling in that shit too. You know? So I'll just say this is just a ghetto thing, not like a black people thing. It just so happens that black people are associated with ghettos, but you know, anybody can be like, you know, like other people dabble. You know, look at the bad babies of the world. It's some bad babies in your city right now. Bad babies, white girls that are hot Cheeto girls. You know, it happens. You know, because they get influenced by this shit. At first, if we rewinded the shit like 10 years, then you might have this shit higher. But for right now, we put it right there with the gang shit. Pitbulls, Rottweilers, whatever type of dog breed it is. I think this right here is a pit bull for the sake of like the picture, but ferocious ass, mean ass dogs. I feel like pit bulls is actually like the black people of dogs. However, anybody really can own them, you know. So I'm not gonna say it's completely black people shit, but it's going to HBCU. It's going behind people not being able to swim. Yeah, anybody can own a pit bull, but I'd say lots of times pit bulls get like associated with black people, but it's not like black people exclusive. I'm saving the top shit for like black people exclusive, damn near like 90% plus black people. Next up, being good at rapping. If you ask me where my heart wants to put it, black people shit. Above black people, like leave that shit alone if you're not black. I should have made a tier for that. But realistically, you know, music is subjective. We put it at the top of HBCU, though. Yeah, nah. The other people can rap. You know, Eminem, he's a good rapper. I don't know about today. People fuck with Eminem though. You know, the lyrical, miracle, spiritual shit. Logic, you know, he's, you know, half of them, you know, doing other shit. You know, other people can rap. It's cool. What is Lil Skies? Lil Skies back in the day. Lil Mosey mixed, you know, but he's black people shit to me. But for the sake of, you know, being fair, we'll put it right below. Being a thief or a robber, whatever the fuck, stealing shit. Anyone can fucking steal. Anybody can rob people. That just happens. That just happens all around the world. Anybody can be a fucking thief. I don't think it needs to really be explained, nigga. Just people just fucking steal. If I see some shit and I want it, whether I'm black, white, or blue, or green, nigga, I'm stealing it. You know, niggas just steal. It happens. Next up right here, this represents running away when you laugh. If you ever been around a group of black people, which I often am, yeah, nigga, you getting banned. For what? What did I do? If you ever been around a group of black people, niggas will say some shit and lots of the time run the fuck off. Like they'll like you say some shit, niggas start laughing, like jokes is hitting back to back. That somebody running for the most part. And it might not be like a full run, but it's distancing yourself in general. Like niggas do that shit. I do that shit. You know, that's just nigga shit. I do other races do that? In my experience, in my personal experience, and it's my list. So maybe somebody else knows something I don't. Maybe I just don't know ball. But to me, that's black people shit. That's black people shit. Niggas gonna run in like a motherfucker. You know what else they do? So, this also has to do with laughing. Niggas just start punching you when they laughing. I don't know what that is. Like I don't like black people. Niggas be getting angry as fuck when they start laughing. Like you, they tell you a joke and they just on on your shit. And it's like, damn, my nigga. What the fuck I do to you? We laughing, we having a good time. You trying to fucking kill me, my nigga. Like, niggas sitting there and just, nigga, that shit funny as hell, ain't it? Nigga, just shit funny as a bitch, nigga. Like, damn. But niggas do that shit too. Niggas just get wild when they laugh. I don't know. Niggas just do the fucking most when they start laughing. Just lose control of all they sense. Next up, this is really small too. It's another running related thing. You know what I'm saying? Running when you see other black people run. I'm sure lots of people get the instinct to run when they see other people run in general, because it's gonna be like, okay, there's danger, you know, stampede type shit. But with niggas, it's not even like a thought. Like other people, they might be like, oh, what the fuck, what are they running from? Like, it then like they take a little time to process that shit, and then they'll go. With black people, and it's happened to me before when I saw niggas running, I'm gone. I'm out that bitch. No hesitation. If I see one nigga running, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, what the fuck is he running from? I'm be like, shit, look, drop everything, gone. You know what I'm saying? Out of that bitch. You know, I feel like anybody can run when they see other people, but with black people, it's just like natural. It's just natural as hell. It just happens. Like, you have no choice. You see other black people running, nigga, you get your ass up and run. I don't care what you're doing. Whatever they're running from, you don't want to see what it is. Because if it's making niggas run, then yeah, it should make you run. Okay, we're getting to the home stretch. Next up, we got sagging. Sagging. Realistically, I'd say it's mostly a minority thing in the sense of Latinos and black people. I've seen white people sag. You know, anybody can sag. It's just your pants hanging low. But realistically, that's minority shit for the most part. But since it's a black people tier list, not just like a minority tier list, it's going to mix people shit. Yeah, because Latinos sag just as much as black people. Yeah. But you need to stop doing that shit. That shit damn near a little bit sussy, you know? And you know what be blowing me about niggas sagging? Niggas go and get like special ass draws just to sag. You sat and went and bought some underwear for the specific purpose of showing other niggas your ass. That shit is as a motherfucker. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, if you like a little dick, it's okay. It's okay. But that shit is as a motherfucker. You know, it is what it is though. Shiesty Masks. Ooh fucking wee. How I just said that I want the sagging shit to end, I would let every nigga on earth sag if that meant we can get rid of these goddamn shiesty masks. If you could look closely at the pictures that I selected for this shit, that is two niggas. One of these is in like the fucking yearbook photo, and the other one is just at their graduation. And I just realized these niggas like mix and match that shit. One nigga got the red with the all black fit, the other nigga got the black with the all red. They switched that motherfucker. They gonna look like two little ass Power Rangers, scholarly ass Power Rangers. Stop that shiesty shit, man. Yo, that Pooh Shiesty nigga did unreversible damage to our fucking community. Unreversible. Slave masters, hell no. Don't compare. Niggas was so slave, nigga. Nobody did it. Ronald Reagan, none of these niggas hurt our community like Pooh fucking Shiesty. These Shiesty masks, this should really be nobody shit. Their ass. They like that shit is so fucking stupid. Like, yo, like I've seen some pictures of and niggas never wear Shiesty masks like at the right fucking time. Like I never seen niggas just like casually wearing them. It's always at like fucking like a pool. Niggas be fucking in the middle of school with a Shiesty mask on. Nigga, who you about to rob? Nigga, we are in geometry. We in the middle of doing the Pythagorean theorem. You got a fucking Shiesty mask on. Shiesty ass scholar, bro. I hate Shiesty masks. Like, oh my God. Stop that shit, please. Please. Throw them bitches the fuck away. All of them. Ban them. Like that. Oh, I'm gonna run for president just so I can ban them shits because everybody looks dumb as fuck. It didn't like when niggas had that shit fully over their shit and it's covering their mouth, it be looking like they got camel toes on their face. You look stupid, my nigga. And if you look even dumber, like this nigga on the picture, the nigga in the red, his little ass smile just poking out that bitch. You look fucking dumb. You look dumb. And you know you look dumb. And we know you look, stop that shit. You're not scaring nobody. You're nice as hell. You're a good fucking boy. Stop that shit, please. Okay, moving on. I'm so sorry. That shit just irked me, man. Like the fucking mask. It's so ass. It's so ass, man. Next up, this is good. This is like somebody said when I was asking for topics, it said season food. So I just instantly thought of like Thanksgiving dinner and whatnot. But this just represents being good at cooking or seasoning your food well, whatever you want to say. Being good at cooking. Any race, like, okay, this is one of those things where it's just like cooking is just a skill. You know what I'm saying? However, to me personally, as someone of the nigga race, you know, of the nigga clan, I know the difference between some black cooking and white cooking. At my prom, they was talking about we gonna have some chicken and some macaroni and cheese and all type of shit. And at first my brain was like, oh shit, macaroni, this shit gonna buzz. Then I said, hold on, who's catering the shit? I saw a picture. It was the most suburban white it was a white woman and a white man. They happy as hell, skinny as shit. That's the other thing. If the bitch cooking that shit don't got the fucking arm flap shits, the little ass, that shit, like that shit add like a +10 boost to whatever they cooking. I promise it does. If you're not obese, if you're not fat as shit, then I know you're not cooking good because you're not eating good. You do what I'm saying? It can happen, but something about a fat grandma cooking, oh yeah. You're gonna leave that bitch with type 5 diabetes. But are you gonna be happy? Damn right you are. And this is one where it's just complete bias. Being good at cooking, on average, to me, is black bullshit. If it's like a specialty dish where it's like actually just like Asian food or actually just like Mexican food, that's different. That's different. But just in general, to me, black bullshit. Final four. Teenage pregnancy. We gonna hurry this shit up. Anyone can get pregnant. But I also, yeah, anyone can get pregnant. Anyone can get pregnant. It just happens. If your nut work and you nut in a bitch, wrap it up, please. Wrap it up. But yeah, anyone can get pregnant as a teenage year, you know? It's unfortunate. I wouldn't wish that shit on my worst enemy. I mean, unless you just wanted to have a baby as a teenager, I mean, I guess. But that's just sad as hell. Sad as fuck. Your life damn near over. That's one of my worst nightmares. Getting a bitch pregnant as a let me not even speak that shit into existence, boy. Next up, this is O Block. The real thugs know about that one. This is O Block. This just represents living in the ghetto, living in the hood, whatever you call it. Once again, this is just for the most part is minority shit. So we throwing that in because it's different type of hoods. It's different type of hoods. It really depends on like what type of the city, like what side of the city for the most part you on. The city that I live in, like segregated as hell, but it's like the hood is where the Latino people is at and where the black people is at. But in the lens, like black people living in the hood, unfortunately, it's still a big thing with us, you know. Once again, not gonna get political, but you know, it's reasons why that happened. But I'll say HBCU for now. Just because I feel like it's still mostly black people when I think about somebody living in the hood. So yeah, we throwing it there. This right here, Olympic sprinters. This just represents like being athletic in general. Cause you know, this guy Usain Bolt, them niggas athletic and shit. Being athletic in general, once again, technically anybody can do that shit. However, I feel like it's probably like niggas is just like fucking different. I don't know. Like niggas is pure raw athleticism. Niggas got that shit. Niggas got that shit. I'm not gonna say black people shit because anybody can be athletic. However, mixed people shit just feels like too broad. Considering that black people for the most part got like a fucking competitive advantage. It's ridiculous. It seems like stereotypically at least. Finally, we're at the last one. Chains. Or just flashy jewelry, any of that shit. It's chains. But for now, we just gonna say chains. Once again, just like lots of this stuff, anybody can get a chain or grills or all type of other shit, iced out watches and shit. However, when you think about chains, if we being honest, this is about stereotypes. When you think about chains, what type of person you think rocking big ass chains and all type of chains and shit? You thinking about rappers. When you think about rappers, as you can see up here, it's HBCU. You know what I'm saying? So since these things all feel like they go hand in hand with each other, you know, I feel like it's only right that I just put them damn near at the same spot. So for our last item, chains, watches, jewelry, any of that shit, we throwing that at HBCU. And that's it. That's the list. So let's do a quick recap. And also just off first glance, I feel like I got everything right on the first try. Y'all let me know if you feel like, damn, what I just pressed. Oh, okay. I thought I just deleted that whole shit. I was about to lose my fucking mind. But anyways, yeah, I feel like I got everything right on the first try. This is my list personally. If you disagree with anything that I said, if you mad at anything I said, respectfully, you can suck my dick. I don't know what to tell you. But anyways, to recap, black people shit, we got fucking Shiesty Masks, black boy hair cycle, black people time, Chitlins, being a crackhead, running away when you're laughing, running when other people, black people run, and being great at cooking, not just good. HBCU, we got living in the hood, rapping, chains, jewelries, watches, whatever you want to call it. Fat white women, throw that back up here again. Not being able to swim, Pitbulls, athleticism. Mixed people shit, we got cookouts, being good at basketball, sagging, boom. Other races dabble. We got being gang affiliated, being in gangs, all type of shit, and being a hot Cheeto girl. And lastly, and anyone can do it, we got teen pregnancy, not having a father, dancing, and robbing, stealing, being a fucking thief. Need I say more? I feel like this is good, man. This is a good little list. A great little list. The best of all lists. Save that shit. Yes, beautiful. I don't feel like adding a title. I think it just automatically saves the shit. I don't care. Anyways, though, that's the end. You know, I feel like we got some good shit out there. You should now have more clarity on what type of stereotypes are true and which ones just aren't, you know? But yeah, at the end of the day, most stereotypes have a little bit of truth to them. A little bit. Whether that be for systemic reasons, or just like, you know, culture reasons, whatever it is. But for the most part, in reality, anybody can do anything. How you act isn't based on your race. But this is my list, though. If you
this bitch looking so bad, she deserve it. Bones just like her ass. It's twerking, let me stop playing.